Hi, welcome back. Chris kicked my ass so badly last time at checkers, but he decided he wanted to do it more.
I remember we played like two games, and halfway through the second game, it crashed.
I, I, I genuinely don't remember, but I could probably go back to the checkers episode, and see that it did in fact crash. But yes, this is another random fact Friday. You might have noticed we didn't upload one last week. That's because, fuck you. I'm kidding. I forget. Does white or black go first?
Black. Um, First fact is there's a town named Whizbang in the USA. However, local civilian leaders consider the name to be undignified, and so they refer to it, as well as the post office refers to it, as Denoya instead.
Hmm. Fascinating.
Uh,
My turn.
is it just me, or is there like way more checkers than there was last time on the
Uh,
board?
I'm not 100% sure.
So I remember there being like three rows.
I chose what I chose last time.
All right.
Why would I lie to you about checkers?
You lie to me about so many things I don't even know anymore.
Okay, I don't lie to you about so many things. I just tell you things in a humorous fashion.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Good enough.
Like, did I tell you that I met Charlie XCX once?
I don't know who that is.
She knows who you are, Chris.
Does she?
Maybe, I don't know. I lie all the time. I might be lying right now.
Oh, there's a possibility.
Next random fact. Did you know that Sam from Sam and Max is a dog?
Yes. Yes, I did.
And did you know that Max is a rabbit?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Actually, I think I own the first game. Oh, did you go, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Hang on, sir. I think you're right. I think this is a different checker set from last time. Uh,
Las Vegas was originally founded in 1905 by developers seeking to build a railroad stop in the desert between Salt Lake City and Los Angeles. The city's name is derived from the Spanish word Vegas, meaning meadows, and originally intended to be a green oasis in the desert. Another random fact: do you know what part of the one of the main reasons that Los Angeles is as dry as it is, despite having a massive river that flows through it, is because they fucking concrete the fucking riverbed. So now the water moves so fastly through Los Angeles. None of the water has any time to percolate into the soil and then be retained.
Jesus Christ. Why'd they con?
Yeah, don't do that
Why'd they?
because they were worried about the river changing route.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fucking stupid. Let the river let the river flow.
Let it flow, let it flow.
It's your turn, by the way.
Oh, you're up.
Sorry, I apparently people were still at Riverfest for some reason.
Oh,
Uh,
there's Riverfest going on?
yeah, Riverfest is going on, but I don't. What's the word?
Should we do something for Riverfest?
I don't like Riverfest because it is the worst sensory. Like what's the word I'm looking for? sensory wise, it's fucking awful. I've been to Riverfest all of twice, and bastard.
You live in the town that Riverfest is hosted in. I've been twice.
Yes, because I'm autistic and I have sensory overload real easy sometimes. And
I
Riverfest,
mean, yes, it's not as bad as like there's a museum a block away from where my grandparents live, and they've never been to it.
actually, I might have been 3 times. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm autistic. Like I what's the weird, like you're probably gonna question it, but like Riverfest is like a total sensory overload for me, uh that I can't really control. uh it's the debt from Minecraft. Actually, boom. I was about to ask how many times you've been to the state fair, but then it's like, well, you only just moved to the city that the state
It's
fair
been
is
about a
hosted.
year.
Hmm?
It's
About a
been
year?
about a year. Yeah.
I'd love to go to the state fair again at some point.
Oh, there you go.
Hell yeah.
She also got Pride at some point.
Yeah.
This might be the last one we can go to. Because the USA is in a bad place. Hmm.
Oh, did you go? Or
Yeah.
uh,
The phrase founding fathers by Warren G. Harding in 1916. And after that, it won't be until after the start of the 1980s that it became a more common phrase. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-ba-da-da.
oh,
You can't do that.
I know, I know.
The Red Army used ticking clocks and haunted messages over loudspeakers to torment and encircle Germans in Stalingrad.
Oh shit!
Also, it's your turn.
All right. Sorry, I was looking at something.
So much Deltarune porn. So little time.
Oh wait, that was a bad idea. Whoops.
Hmm. Cristiano Ronaldo does not drink alcohol. He even received libel damages over a Daily Mirror article that reported him drinking heavily at a nightclub while recovering from an injury in 2008.
That's fucked up.
It's your turn, by the way.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Mm. You sunk my battleship. That's the game that we're playing, right?
Sure.
Yep. You gonna move it? You move your piece to make more piece. The penis for penis, you know? That's not. We're in a bathtub. This isn't the pool.
Oh, someone messaged me.
No, no.
What was one of the dumbest things you believed as a child?
Uh, can't really think of anything off the top of my head. What about you?
I believed that the Underground Railroad was an actual series of railroads
Oh
built by
yeah,
abolitionists
yeah. That
when I was like in elementary school. And I thought that's like, oh, it's cool if they like build a bunch of railway, like subways, to bring slaves to Canada.
yeah. Okay, no, no, no. That is definitely something I believed as well.
I was like, oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, there were some tunnels, but it was mostly like above ground, and they just travel at night.
Well, actually, okay, it was less like what's the word?
And there weren't trains. They were just they're on foot. Uh,
So it was less me believing that there was a full like underground railway that they were using to get slaves into Canada, and more like it was like a like how do I put it? Like it was a connection of like long, like narrow, uh what's the word, like tunnels, like that went up to Canada, that they would like put them on a like little like trolley, uh what's the word, like trolley, like like flatbed
Donkey Kong.
things. No. God, what did I mean, I like, I think the only thing that I would consider like stupid stuff that I believed in when I was younger is just like the existence of a lot of like creatures and stuff. Like, like werewolves and vampires and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm, not necessarily something I believed with when I was younger. It's just something that was weird that like happened. Uh, but a lot of my what's the word? A lot of my nightmares when I was a child involved like aliens, and not like not like like xenomorph aliens, or like just weird creepy aliens, like your like typical like run of the mill, like have you ever seen like those vinyl like plastic like aliens that like look like little green, like the little green men versions?
Yeah.
That's what my nightmares consisted of. And even weirder, the bathroom was already always involved. Isn't that weird?
A little bit, maybe.
Like they would always apparate inside of the bathroom, like that's where they would choose to like beam down. But the beam down process would take a long time, and a good portion of the nightmare.
Fortunately, you were still pissing the entire time.
No, 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 no. I like I'm aware of them in the bathroom, but like it's like a race to like get my family to know like what's going fucking on. Uh, and nobody's like really listening to me because I'm a small child. Uh, and there's nothing I can really do in the situation because nobody is paying attention to a small child. Uh, let's see. Yippee, my first piece.
Yep.
Uh, there was this other time, I don't really know what was going on, because how do I put it? I think it was like a really lucid dream. or something that I was experiencing when I was a small child. Uh, I'm eating hair. Why am I eating hair?
Any hair.
Like, I think I had a nightmare in my room, and then I went and crawled into bed with my parents. But then the nightmare continued in the form of, like, how do I put this?
Your dad kicking you in his sleep.
No, 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 not my dad kicking me in his sleep, but like, so well, you probably haven't been in my parents' room, but my parents' room consists of like big white walls, and basically whatever nightmare creature I was having to deal with was projected onto the walls.
Is on the walls. It's on the goddamn wall.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it exactly. Just like these weird like creatures were being like projected onto like what I would consider to be flat surfaces. Uh I'm gonna be real honest, it might have not have even been like a lucid dream. I think I might have been fully dreaming because like I peeked outside and saw the moon, but like the moon was way bigger than it should have been, and like projected on the moon was uh like a skeletal dog. No, not a skeletal dog, like a ghost dog. In like a comic what's the word like.
Ghost dog.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I was like having a really vivid fucking. I was having some really vivid fucking hallucinations at this point, and I it was very freaky.
It's freaky. Freaky deaky.
Actually, hang on. While you take your turn, I'm gonna what causes hallucinations?
More facts.
Yeah, this is my fact.
The American Sane Association, predecessor to the ANSI, published the K100.1 1974, the standard recipe for a dry martini.
Hmm. Uh, hmm. Uh,
Charles Domry, a 18th century Polish soldier, had such an extraordinary appetite while imprisoned in England. He reportedly ate 174 cats, along with over 1,000 rats, candles, and a severed human leg.
and then 10 babies in a French maternity ward.
I don't think that's the right guy.
Uh, I'll look it up. Also, the answer to hallucinations is just that the chemical imbalances and stuff. Apparently, who ate French infants? Uh,
You're up.
okay, yeah. Sorry, I was looking up the thing. Uh, so apparently the guy's name is I don't know how to pronounce that. Fuck the French. Uh, oh, Tara. He was a French showman.
Tarrier.
Tarrier, yeah, was a French showman, soldier, and spy noted for his unusual appetite and eating habits. Able to eat a vast amount of meats, he was constantly hungry. His parents could not provide for him, and he was turned out of the family's home as a teenager. He traveled around France in the company of a band of prostitutes and thieves before becoming the warming up act for a traveling charlatan. In this act, he would swallow corks, stones, live animals, and a whole basket full of apples. He then took this act to Paris, where he worked as a street performer. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Let's see. Was it under military service?
You're up again.
Okay. Oh, my apologies. Tarriere did not eat multiple infants. While he was in the hospital trying to figure out a cure for what the fuck was wrong with him, uh, a 14-month-old toddler disappeared from the hospital, and he was immediately suspected of consuming the toddler. Due to his past of eating small animals, Percy was unable to. Or, oh yeah, he was getting. Let's see, where is it? Sorry, tell me when it's my turn.
Okay. You're up.
Uh, Jesus Christ, dude.
It's your turn.
Yeah, I know, I know. I'm reading that apparently besides the toddler, uh he would also participate in bloodletting to I don't think I can double king you.
Yeah, sure you can.
No? What would that do then?
Well, now I can move like a queen in chess and move like 47 degrees
Okay.
any direction. Now, you're up.
Oh, I just went.
What'd you do?
I moved this one.
All right. Boo, boo, doo, boo.
Yeah, and I guess the thing that he had was hyperphagia, which is an abnormal, strong, and insatiate sensation of hunger or desire to eat often, leading to overeating. You will, if you have this, you will literally eat yourself to death.
Okay. You're up.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll move this here, but it's not going to be. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah.
Uh, hey, did you know that the word for the little uh plastic thing at the end of a shoelace is called an aglet?
Yep. You're just doing this on purpose now.
No, I'm not doing this on purpose because you have all your fucking checkers in a way that I can't really do anything. I can
Yeah.
do this now, and then I can do this, and then I can do this,
Yep.
but there was no opening for me to do this earlier.
Then I take this one like that.
And then I can do that into that, but
Yep.
there's nothing really else I can do.
Mhm. 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 Smart. Oh, I've lost.
What do you mean?
You've checkmate me.
There's nothing to checkmate. This isn't chess.
Or is it? We've secretly been playing the game of chess this entire time.
That is thunder outside.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, my turn.
Oh,
My turn.
yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
Things that make you go, hmm.
Yep. Things
Oh,
that make you go, indeed.
is it my turn?
Yep.
Uh, Things that make you go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Things that are good. Uh,
Oh,
hmm.
man. Someone's trying to talk to me.
Oh, okay, give me a second.
Ooh.
Unpause. All right, I haven't moved yet.
So I got an idea for the next Magic the Gathering tournament. You enter.
What?
Okay, so we'll have Beth and Avery on standby,
Uh huh.
and we'll hook them up via Bluetooth,
Uh huh.
or probably just an internet connection, and say we give you a butt plug, and then we learn Morse code, and then they're able to coach you in real time through the Morse code.
How would they be watching? Would I have like a camera in my glasses?
Yeah,
Just put a Bluetooth earphone in my head.
that's too obvious.
Put a Neuralink in. I'm kidding. No.
No one should willingly get a Neuralink.
It's your turn, by the way.
All right.
Why do they call it a blowjob when there's no blowing being done, you know?
Wait, when you take my king.
That you flip that one over.
Okay. Okay.
Remember?
I
Yeah,
was wondering when you took a king.
yeah. I did not. I did not take a king. You were doing a ha ha hee hee earlier. With stacking two kings on top of each other, and then I'll move over here. Is that a jackal? Jackal. Jackal? Jackal. Time. If it wasn't Jackal the first 500 fucking times, why do you think it would be Jackal the last?
Hmm.
That's not very helpful. That was a bad idea, in fact. Yep. Damn it. Well, I don't really have anything else I could do.
You had me on the ropes for a bit.
I did not.
Okay, this has been this episode. Well, I should
Yeah.
probably finish my random facts one
Oh
second.
yeah, yeah. Say a few more.
Uh, there is a class of marine mollusks called scaphenopods. They are commonly known as tusk shells due to their elongated, slightly curved shells. They live offshore in areas and bury themselves in sand or mud. There is something called Achu syndrome, which is a condition that causes sneezing, including when you step into bright light.
Oh yeah.
Bananas are berries, but strawberries are not. During World War II, 14,700 tons of silver were loaned to the U.S. Treasury from the U.S. Treasury to the Manhattan Project
It
because
was
there wasn't enough copper for all the circuitry due to wartime shortages. About 36, all but 36 thousandths of 1% were returned to the U.S. Treasury by June 1st, 1970.
it was later learned that it was nickel that had been painted to look like silver.
Uh, Tom Hanks enjoyed Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius so much that he considered the idea for an animated adaptation of the book The Ant Bully, Two Neutrons director John A. Davis, and then funded it. This led to the 2006 film The Ant Bully.
Oh no. Oh no. R.I.P. the ant bully.
Bah.
Oh, that... Good war, everyone.